This just kind of shows you some of the images of the pencil, and then tries to have you start just taking a ruler guide and creating the profile of the pencil itself. So you have this one piece, and if you three-dimensionally make this, it'll be one solid color. The option is to break this apart either with the pen tool to cut and join the shapes back together, and that way you can take the overall piece and divide it. You can also use shapes above it to use the shape builder, and this I'm just using the scissors tool to cut it and then join all the pieces back together, giving them individual colors, and then just making a copy to three-dimensional that piece, and it's all grouped together. The part that has the numbers will be separate for the lead pieces, and then also the bracket for the clip that holds it on, just making a path a little bit thicker and tracing the outline of that and giving it an extrusion so it's a separate piece to the three-dimensional model. And then just going ahead and trying to create the lettering with the text tool and just using a simple font, and then going ahead and trying to create the logo using the width tool and changing the caps so that they're curved just to get that look of the logo. So you're trying to create this as it's going to be a segment transferred over as a symbol, and then just making this a little bigger to space it out. So I'm just putting a shape behind it, lock it so that I can see it because I'm going to be white on white. Spread this out, put the logo there, a couple arrows for the graphic that are there, and you make all of this group together into one piece, and that's going to be the symbol that you can transfer right onto the edge. And the tricky part is moving it in the map art, so changing a little bit of the color, locating which piece it's going to be, and adjusting it and placing it right onto it. Same with the lettering. So just taking the styles, it's H, B, B, and H. And then here's just a square, pasted over, copy and paste it on top. And two colors, copy and paste that one. So it's just making this motif, which will be a pattern, make it a little bit smaller, and changing it into a pattern, filling it, so that's going to be the texture, and the little rectangle piece that has white, that's kind of a transparency over the top of it. And we'll put one on here, make it a little darker, so now you have that as a symbol. I'm just going through and adjusting these pieces, locating where they locate on the map art. Places all the pieces together. You can take a copy of the piece, just expand the appearance, and Pathfinder to Union and make a shadow, just a gradient shadow, and put everything on a separate layer just to show the difference.